All right, everyone, I'm going to tell you the real deal. I watched this movie this weekend. Transformers was awesome. It was a different take on it, all right? For the most part, it isn't a Michael Bay movie, so a lot of the things that you're used to, a lot of explosions and things moving around in a way that you can't really keep up with, it's different in this movie. To be 100% real, I had a good time keeping up with the movie. It didn't feel like it was extremely long. I think it's like under 2 hours or a little over 2 hours, but I definitely enjoyed the whole movie. They introduced beasts, the animals, the Beast War animals. That's a show that I grew up on as a kid. I never really watched Transformers. I'm going to be real with you. Never watched the cartoon. Never was a Transformers fan. But when I was growing up, Beast Wars was very popular, okay? And it's like Transformers, except they turn into animals, gigantic animals. It's not even like real life size animals. They're humongous animals. But in this movie, they introduced them, so I thought that that was amazing. I never seen that on the big screen in terms of the Beast War Transformers. Of course, we got Optimus Prime. Of course, we got Bumblebee. They introduced a couple different characters like Mirage, who was voiced by Pete Davidson. I thought that he did an excellent job in this movie. It kind of reminded me of like, I guess, the Beast War cartoons. You know, they got that snarky, quippy kind of comebacks, and it keeps you involved, okay? I enjoyed that character. Bumblebee was in this movie, and this one does tie into the B movie that came out, the Bumblebee movie. So this is in the same timeline. I don't think the Sam Witwicky Transformers universe is a part of this. I'm not 100% sure, but if you ask me, I think that it is not a part of it. This is its own entity. This is its own thing. What else? What was this saying? Across the Spider-Verse? Yo, narrowly beats. Oh, it pisses me off. It's got to be that .5 that made it go over the edge and beat Spider-Verse. But let's think about it, man. We got a lot of solid, very loyal Transformer fans, okay? Spider-Man also has a lot of good fans, but, I mean, if you're going to compare them to Transformers fans, dude, Transformers is like shit my pops likes, okay? Not that I don't like it, but, you know, my dad definitely grew up on Transformers. It's crazy when you think that your family and your parents or your grandparents grew up watching shit. Like, they saw cartoons as well, and they got commercials for Lucky Charms and shit. I don't know. I guess when I was born, I just thought that everything was in my town and nobody else experienced it. But I got some of the details we can read on this shit. Bear with me for a moment. Okay. Let me put me small, yo. I'm hella big. Pause. Okay. So Transformers Rise of the Beast took the top spot in its box office rollout with 60.5 mils. Okay. Just barely edging out Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which slipped to second with 55.5. All right, we'll just say 55.5. The Little Mermaid rounded out to the top 3 with 22. I already knew The Little Mermaid wasn't going to do shit. Okay, my girl saw The Little Mermaid. She enjoyed it, but she is actually a Little Mermaid fan. You know what I'm saying? She grew up on the Little Mermaids. Little Mermaids, like there's multiple. But she grew up on the show, on the movie, and she enjoyed it. But I haven't been hearing a lot of good things elsewhere. What do you guys think? Have you seen The Little Mermaid? Was the extra hour worth of shit worth it? Let me know. Damn, that's sweet. Okay, so if you ask me, Spider-Man versus Transformers, I'm going to tell you Spider-Man all the way. Transformers was awesome, and I had a really good time watching the movie, and it was in 3D. The 3D wasn't that great, though. I really didn't experience much watching Transformers in 3D. I didn't see anything like I did when I watched Guardians of the Galaxy in 3D. That was a phenomenal movie. I did have perfect seats for that one, and in this one I did not have perfect seats. But Transformers was pretty dope. Don't think that it beats out Spider-Man. If you're going to go to the movies this weekend, I suggest you go watch Spider-Man. If you had to choose, if you're like, damn, we're going to do Trans or Spider-Mans, I would pick the Spidey all day, man. That movie was great. It's getting hella great reviews. The soundtrack is amazing. But at the end of the day, we are talking about Transformers, and the movie was great. I honestly really enjoyed the movie. If you like robots, if you like explosions and cool shit going on, this is the movie for you, you know, like 100%. I mean, nothing is better than watching gigantic robots smash each other into bits and pieces. Like, this shit was a great movie. Had a great time watching it too.